Good morning, Oxnard. My name is Alex Bierum, president of the Oxnard Port Hueneme Optimist Club, and today we're going to have a conversation about election integrity project here in California. Today I'm joined by Linda Paine as well as Ruth Weiss. Linda Paine is the director and co-founder of the Election Integrity Project here in California, and Ruth Weiss is the vice president and also co-founder of the Election Integrity Project. Would you like to introduce yourself?
My name is Linda Paine, co-founder and president of Election Integrity Project California, the nonprofit company that we're now functioning under.
And I'm Ruth Weiss, and I hail from San Diego, California. We have people all over the state working because it's a statewide organization, and we just hope that we can share some good information with you today.
So let's start off with a little conversation about what is Election Integrity Project?
Well, Election Integrity Project is a citizen organized company that began in December 2010. This was an effort started by citizens in the southern counties after going to the polls and observing issues of great concern. We met with an attorney by phone and asked about it. This was an election law attorney, and let the concerns be known that we thought that there were candidates that may have not gotten a fair deal. And bottom line is, she said that they knew there were issues of fraud in the state of California, but parties and candidates could not fix the problem, and it was going to be corrected. It would need to be a citizen-based organization. The cornerstone of that effort needed to be based on integrity, and with that we could move forward and provide documentation to those who could correct the project.
So California is a little unique in that regard.
We are actually the only state in the union that allows citizens to observe every aspect of the election process, to ask questions and receive answers. We don't have to get permission from a political party. We don't have to get permission from a candidate. We have the right to look, when I say every aspect, that's start to finish. That includes processing of ballots. We don't have the right to interfere, and so California has guidelines that we train our citizens to follow so that we can ensure that we don't interrupt the process, but are close enough to see and hear all the actions that are taking place.
So it was a big part of the 2018 election as well as before that. Would you like to tell us a little bit about how many counties were involved and some of the volunteers and kind of what they did?
We had approximately 1,000 citizens involved in the 9 southern counties. We had citizens up in Monterey County, Calaveras County. But the concerns of the issues that took place in 2018, the main one is that citizens who were registered vote by mail did not receive their vote by mail ballots. And then another group of citizens that were registered in-person voters went to the polls to vote and found that they were changed to vote by mail voting without receiving their vote by mail ballot. So we had the largest number of provisional ballots due to those issues. In fact, California cast approximately 70% of all provisional ballots nationwide because of the issues. Ruth, if you have something to add on that.
Well, I think it's important for people to understand that the provisional ballot is the ballot that is the least secure way to vote. It's certainly a safety net for people who otherwise would be disenfranchised, so it's a very important program. But to have that many people voting provisionally because of the things that Linda has said, and also because California has sort of abused the process of provisional and kind of widened it so that we can just go anywhere we want to without letting our citizens know that that process can disenfranchise them, at least on certain issues. It's important for people to recognize that that's not the best way to vote if they have another choice, and to have that many people forced into it creates a situation where people don't have as much faith in the process, and it starts to become voter suppression, and this is a concern of ours. I wanted to add to what Linda said, make sure that it's clear that we are a nonpartisan organization. We have no stake in any political, we're not out there concerned about who wins or which party wins, but we just want to make sure the voice of Californian citizens is heard properly.
That's a very important program, and Ventura County is so happy to have both of you guys here in town and telling us a little bit about what's going on in the state and how Ventura County can add to this as well.
Well, we've had a team in Ventura County since 2012, and we have an amazing coordinator in Gloria Mesa-Chinea, who does a great job here. Ventura County contributed to a large number of what we call incident reports, and the incident reports caused us enough concern to think through what our next step would be. And we decided that since we have the right to observe every aspect of the election process, that we'd like to observe the first step. So right now we're in the process of doing an inquiry and analysis of the county's policies and procedures on how they manage elections and the procedures for how they process the votes, so that we can have a better understanding of what we've documented in the field as to how some of those issues might have come about. And as always, our goal is to problem solve. We'd like to see those issues corrected, and perhaps if we can look at the first step of managing elections, we can identify what may have contributed to the huge number of problems that we saw in 2018.
Very good. Well, I want to thank both of you for giving Ventura County and Oxnard and Port Hueneme some information on the Election Integrity Project. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. Ruth, as well as Linda, we really appreciate it.
Thank you. Thank you.